and welcome to my channel, or welcome here if you are new. My name is Kirsty, and in today's video I am bringing you two one-pot dinner ideas. The first recipe I'm going to share with you is a recipe that I got from my sister, and she calls this taco rice. For taco rice, you're going to need about 2 pounds of ground beef, a can of rotel. I have the mild. You can do hot if you like things hot, but we're going to keep it mild. You're going to need about 2 to 3 cups of rice and some water to go with that rice. You're going to need a package of taco seasoning and a cheese of your choosing. The first thing we do is we are in our one skillet. We're going to put in our ground beef. We're just going to kind of dice. We're just going to break that up, and we're going to cook this all the way until all the pink is gone. You're also going to want to turn your heat on to about a medium heat, and don't be like me and forget to turn that on and then go start unloading the dishes and then wondering why food's not cooking. It's because you have to turn your stove on. Now that our beef is completely done, there's no more pink, I'm going to go ahead and drain out this extra grease, and then we're going to add in our other ingredients. Now that we drained off our grease, we're going to go ahead and add in our package of taco seasoning. Our 1 can of rotel, three cups of rice, and 3 cups of water. And you're going to stir that all up, and you're going to let this simmer until the rice is tender. Now my sister, when she cooks hers, she uses a minute rice, so she says it takes her about like 5 minutes for the rice to get done. But since I'm using just plain white rice, it might take mine a little bit longer. So you just want to keep an eye on it and just keep cooking it until that rice is tender. Okay, so this is done, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off. But I will tell y'all, if you use regular white rice like I did, you're probably going to need more than just the 3 cups of water to the 3 cups of rice. I actually probably added in 3 more cups of water to get it to where the rice was no longer crunchy. And also I added in a second package of taco seasoning just because I felt like it didn't have enough flavor for the amount of rice it made. So just do it off your preference. Taste it before you put more in. But in my recommendation, I say 2 packets of taco seasoning. And that is what's for dinner tonight, taco rice. We're just serving ours in tortillas, so it's going to make kind of like a burrito, and I just topped it with some cheese and some sour cream. Y'all, we really enjoyed that dinner, and one cool thing about it is that you can serve it different ways. You can serve it kind of how we did. We did it in the tortilla wraps, kind of made like a burrito taco. You could also serve it over chips and make nachos, or a salad and have taco salad. Our second recipe is a green chili chicken and potato skillet. So for this recipe, you are going to need a few chicken breasts. You're going to need some potatoes, a yellow onion. The recipe does not call for mushrooms, but I think y'all know we love mushrooms, so we're going to go ahead and put that in there. You're going to need some chicken broth. We're just going to use this chicken bouillon cube. Now for the seasonings, you're going to need black pepper, chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder, some oregano, parsley, and the recipe calls for cayenne pepper. I don't have cayenne pepper, but I do have some crushed red pepper, so we're going to use that instead. And I forgot to mention the star of the show, you need some diced green chilies. I'm going to start this recipe out by cleaning up this chicken, and we're just going to dice it into small bite-sized pieces. I have my skillet on a medium to high heat, and I melted a little bit of butter in the bottom of the pan. It was probably about a tablespoon and a half. So we're going to go ahead and add in our chicken. And what we're going to do is we're just going to cook this until it's completely done. Just going to kind of spread this chicken out a little bit, and we're just going to cook this until it is completely done. Oh, I got to add my seasoning. Hang on. Going to add in some garlic powder. And I'm not really measuring these seasonings. I'm just going to eyeball it. Onion powder. Chili powder. That's going to give it really pretty color. And I'm going to add in my red pepper flakes. Now, if you have cayenne pepper, then I would go ahead and use that. And you can make it as spicy as you want it. Our chicken is finished. It's gotten some brown on some edges. So we're going to go ahead and take this out of the pan. Now in our pan, after you get the chicken out, you're going to want to put in either some oil. I'm using butter. And then we're going to put in our potatoes and our onions. After about 10 minutes, your potatoes are going to start getting some color on them, and your onions are going to get sauteed. So at that time, you're going to add back in your chicken. We're going to add in half a cup of chicken broth, our can of mushrooms, a can of diced green chilies, some oregano, and parsley. We're going to stir all that together, and then you're just going to let it sit here and simmer until all of your potatoes are soft. And that is what we're having for dinner tonight. A green chili chicken and potato skillet. And we just drizzled it with some white queso on top, and I made some Mexican corn. Thank y'all so much for watching today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and let me know down in the comments which recipe you are most excited to make, or if you have a one-pot dinner idea that you and your family love. Bye y'all.